What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. Wednesdays, DraftKings, 7 p.m. Main Slate, 8 games on tap here, Grande. Still have Coors, still have Tampa Bay. We have it. There are pitchers pitching on this slate, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Pitchers will be required to pitch.
Men will be on the mound for this slate. Whether or not they're good, that remains to be discussed here. Yeah. Jacob Misiorowski is your top rostered starting pitcher. He was activated off the IL.
I like the way that you worded that one. Yes, he was.
He was activated off the IL with the intent of him throwing limited pitches. Okay. And he threw all of those real quick. 54 pitches in an inning in the third, gave up 5 runs, 3 walks to Cincinnati. Now on the road here against Chicago, still going to be limited. I don't see either how there's really any way we play Misiorowski at $9,300 because we don't know. We just don't know we don't know what he's limited to. We have no idea.
No idea. It's been a surprise basically until after, right? Like with Woodruff, with Misiorowski, we found out after, like, oh yeah, they were limited, by the way. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
At least with that one, we knew he was going to be limited going into the start. It's just that he threw all 50 pitches in the first
inning.
Which didn't really help us here. But again, say he's 60 pitch limit or something like that. Like, it's just very difficult. Could he go strike out 8? Yep, could. Cubs offense kind of sucks right now, but very risky play. You have Noah Cameron. We've highlighted lefties versus Texas. So maybe Noah Cameron, possibly maybe. 79 pitches for him in his last start, gets pulled after 5 1/3. I imagine, again, we talk a lot about him with the low strikeouts. So like you really need him to go deep and get wins in order for him to get the fantasy points. He got the win in that game and only 13 fantasy points came out of it. You got to spend $9,000 for a guy that has cracked 20 fantasy points once in the last 5 starts. I mean, that's tough. That's a little tough.
Yep.
Hurston Waldrep looked real good in his 3 starts.
Yeah.
He had the White Sox among 20 runs in 2 games. You feel confident throwing him out there?
It might be one of those slates that where we talk, you just play talent, right? You just play Waldrep because he's a talented pitcher. And that's like all I got for you on that front. I don't really have the answer to your confidence question. No, but in terms of like needing to use talented pitchers, then yeah, Waldrep I think makes some sense.
I would agree with you there. You say Kikuchi is another pitcher with strikeout upside. Gets Cincinnati, a team that really doesn't strike out as much as I feel like the perception of them kind of would be, because you think like Ellie generally has like a higher strikeout rate, but like the rest of the team doesn't really strike out a lot. You say is at least home for this start. Really good at home this year. 2.4 ERA, bigger ballpark. It wouldn't stun me to see Kikuchi get some ownership. Drew Rasmussen's been a really good pitcher just all season long.
Yep.
Tough ballpark. Gets the Yankees. Tough matchup. I guess you haven't told the crowd yet, but we were watching it before we went live. Yankees homered 3 times in the first inning off Shane Baz.
Back to back. Yeah.
Back to back. Yeah. I don't anticipate that similar thing happening to Drew Rasmussen.
Yeah, he's good.
But still, like $8,100 for him. Ray's lineup has been okay. Again, ballpark factors here a little bit.
Yeah.
That's our 8K and above group. Again, I don't feel great about a lot of it.
I mean, Waldrep, they're all like good pitchers. It's just weird spots, right? Like Waldrep gets a team in the White Sox that are peaking. Truthfully, the peaking. It's a fun team of like young players. They're all called up, right? Like they called up a lot of their young players. Teal's here. Teal's homered in back-to-back games. Mydroth is off the IL. Luis Roberts seemingly cares again. He had a big 3-run bases clearing double. Like it's a funnish offense that's score. Lennon, Sammy Sosa, as we've talked about, had another.
They were without Colson Montgomery on the Tuesday slate, but like they get him back. I mean,
right. Miguel Vargas had 3 hits,
Kyle
it's a better
Field showing why he was a first round pick and a top 15 prospect in baseball.
and why you're comfortable trading literally potentially the American League Cy Young for him, right?
That deal is could turn in like 5 years and people be like, can you believe the 3 guys the Red Sox gave up for Garrett Crochet? Because like Kyle Teal,
Mydroth,
and Braden Montgomery, who was the first round pick that they traded, he's got a 300 average and a 900 OPS in Double A right now. So
it's interesting. It's one of those deals, right? That like the Red Sox knew they wanted an ace, they got it, but we know what pitchers are.
You go back to that like the Wayback Machine. Some of you guys, hopefully, you follow the Bartolo Colon deal, right? Where it was like they got Grady Sizemore, they got like they got Brendan Phillips, I think. Like they got a whole bunch of like guys in that deal when they traded Bartolo Colon. That kind of like reset Cleveland for a little bit, everybody looked at the Chris Sale deal where the Red Sox traded Moncada and Kopech, and that didn't work out at all for Chicago. But right now, you're getting immediate returns on Mydroth, Teal, and Braden Montgomery looking like the real dude in Double A right now. So, people dog the White Sox, but maybe they have they also have 2 top 20 starting pitching prospects.
Yes.
As well. So something to watch.
Something to watch for sure. You could play Waldrop because he's talented, but also just understand what he's obviously looked better than Strider and Bryce Elder. I think you and I will both.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to like realize how bad both those pitchers have been.
Nathaniel Lowe 2-run homer to tie the game in the 9th.
I mean, there's no reason that pitcher, that first baseman is just available on waivers. I just refuse to believe, unless this is the Angels dumping their team, right?
Something like that. 110 exit velo, 430.
I mean, dude, he's a 30 middle of his prime, set almost 800 OPS player for his career, just on the waivers. Like it just doesn't make sense. It's crazy. It's crazy. Good player.
Good player. Good player.
Good player.
Free agent.
Also, you just brought him in for his glove, and he hits the 2-run home run. That's like
play DH today. All he needed the bat.
Yeah, all he needs is a bat. True. Kikuchi is interesting only because the Reds also like don't hit home runs. They don't strike out, but they don't hit home runs. Like Kikuchi, you see, he walks people and he gives up home runs when he gets into trouble. So if the Reds aren't hitting home runs,
is that a joke? Kikuchi, you see, the Reds don't. You see Kikuchi.
No, why would I? What?
Okay. Sometimes you do those things, and I just wasn't sure if that was the.
No, it wasn't. Honestly.
Okay.
No. But
I'm gonna have a losing ticket. I bet preseason 30+ homers for Ellie De La Cruz. I don't think that's coming through.
Well, he hit him. He got them all out of his system way too early this season. Yeah. He hasn't hit one in a while. I think he has 18. And Rasmussen is good, really good, like so good. But he's not going to throw 80 pitches. And if there's anything that you have to like concern yourself with the Yankees, is that they make pitchers work because they're always in deep counts. A lot of deep counts. It's just not the recipe for a pitcher with seemingly an 80 pitch limit. So, I think those pitchers are good. It's just awkward spots to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. Next tier down, Leighton Root against the Padres, Schlittler versus the Rays. We have Ohtani pitching in Coors, which is infuriating because we can't use him as a hitter.
It's true. It is true. Now, maybe it's not as infuriating if you do want to use him.
He also won't show me his pitcher stats.
He threw 80 pitches in 4 1/3, 4 earned, 7 strikeouts. We have been hearing pretty transparent things from Dave Roberts about like who's gonna or how many innings he's gonna throw and how many pitches he's gonna throw. So I assume we'll know that again. But if Shohei's throwing 80 plus pitches, I have absolutely no issue going there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen, honestly, for the price of $7,500, I won't even fight you on that anymore. It just feels like the spot. Martin Perez is back. Atlanta's about to take the lead in that game. Bailey Ober, 7K range. I mean, any of those guys stand out to you outside of Ohtani?
This is a dangerous tier.
Michael Harris up with the bases loaded, no out, by the way, for those who may find that important.
Yep, for those who may or may not need something, and maybe the most. No, was not a sac fly. No runs. He grounded out to the pitcher.
Oh, they threw home? That's
unfortunate. Yeah. This tier stinks. Landerup, returned, did not look good. Tough spot against San Diego. Schlittler actually looked really good in his last start against Minnesota. He did not allow a home run, which has been the issue.
You need to fire the manager in Atlanta.
Yeah, he bunted. I know.
You just had Michael Harris bunt with the bases loaded.
I am hoping that it was, I don't know. Maybe it was Michael Harris deciding to do it. I don't know. Whatever. I have no comment. Cam Schlittler looked really good in his last start, but it's such a small ballpark and he has a home run problem. I really think it's just Ohtani in this range. Like $7,500. You're not playing Martin Perez at 73. Bailey Ober has a home run problem and now has to face Nick Kurtz, Shea Langoliers, who homered again. Bailey Ober spent time in the IL and he's allowed 24 home runs this year. How is he going to keep the ball in the yard? How many home runs is too many home runs for Kurtz? Can we place a more than home run bet for the Langoliers, Brent Rooker, Kurtz trio on Prize Picks, or
yeah?
Because I'll take the over, please, or the more than.
Listen, this Bailey Ober is on team like he's bound to turn it around this season, right? And
yes, for sure, totally.
Has never done that. Yeah. Below you got Nick Martinez, Kumar Rocker's back, $6,800. JP Sears, we talked lefties versus Giants. Are we touching on Sears here at 65?
I'm more of a Macy's guy myself, but yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be, and the only reason I phrase it like that is because we know what's coming. We just saw it with Nestor. Nestor Cortez was this price, maybe to the dollar. Maybe he was like 200. And Nestor Cortez got all the ownership because nobody trusts the Giants. And then, he's going to be a $6,500 chalk pitcher, and JP Sears hasn't been good all year. So it is what it is kind of thing, because I don't like anything else down here. But yeah, JP Sears is probably the obvious selection, but maybe I'll play Nick Martinez instead, just to stand on business,
Sure. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Catcher again. Dodgers are up here with Will Smith. Not having to spend $7,200 on Ohtani though.
True.
It's probably going to open up some money for the hitters.
For sure.
In some of the roster builds. So you might get Will Smith in more lineups, or Freddie Freeman or whomever as we kind of work our way through this. But talk to me about this top grouping.
Yeah, Smith is obviously great. Dude, righties against Bailey Ober, Shea Langoliers. I know we typically don't spend up at catcher, but is Shea Langoliers a normal catcher? He has the most home runs in baseball since the All-Star break. He has 15 home runs since the break. That was a month ago. He has 15 home runs in the last month. Langoliers is as good as anybody. Ben Rice is good in a small ballpark. And then like you get to Salvi if Salvi plays. I know he's missed the last couple games with an illness, but if Salvi's in the lineup, Kumar Rocker's getting recalled. Like he hasn't been in the majors because he's been so bad.
Yeah.
And then like right back to the well with Kyle Teal. I mean, I know Waldrop's been good, but like
I wouldn't. I mean, why not? Right?
I agree. Totally.
$3,900 for him there. Murphy versus Perez at $3,400 could be the spot as well. Any other value plays? Would you play Trevino versus Kikuchi? Maybe he's in the lineup.
Trevino against Kikuchi. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Got off to like a really good start, and then just kind of has faded a little bit. You always have your Fermin punt at 23.
True. All right, first base then. Again, no Ohtani, so Freeman very much more in play at 6K. Nick Kurtz, as you talked about, Ober, how many home runs is he going to allow? Those two top the list for sure without Ohtani in the lineup.
Yeah, for sure. Freeman's actually been really good, dude, in this series. Obviously, it's not like a surprise, but he's been really good. Kurtz, home run, upside, out the wazoo. Matt Olson's been really good lefty-lefty. I'd play him. I think the Rays are a little bit interesting. Like Yandy against Schlittler, the righty power has been the issue. Small ballpark. We've already seen the Yankees hit 4 home runs. Shout out Jose Caballero, just going yard. Yandy Diaz.
Really?
Yeah, he did. So five zip Yanks on 4 home runs because again, small ballpark, and also 3 of them against a righty because that's Shane Baz's kryptonite. She can't pitch against righties. But I think Yandy at 4,700 looks really good. We mentioned Rice. Pasquantino homered again today. Guy just continues to homer and homer and homer. Vaughn at 42, wrong split. There's a lot to like 4K and up.
Yep, I agree. Mid-tier or value, again, you have Lennon Sosa here at $3,900. Shanuel's 37. Ryan O'Hearn, if he's in the lineup, 36, had the pinch hit homer last night. Any other value? Vargas, 33K still?
Yeah, the Vargas first, third eligible stuff is nice. Yep. But I don't think there's anything else.
All right, second base then. Brandon Lowe, $5,400 in that ballpark for Schlittler there. What's his splits? Lefties, righties?
Schlittler?
Yeah.
Righties.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. He allows home runs.
That's fair.
It's a small ballpark. So
Keyshawn's 46. Can play Sosa here at 39.
Yep.
Albies, $3,700. Maybe starting to come around a little bit with that lineup.
Yeah.
Any other value for you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Third base then. Caminero, 55. Talked about righties and power. Caminero checks those boxes.
Yes.
And that's, I mean, for me at least, that's kind of really it. I mean, Machado and Garcia are fine, but I'd rather just spend up the money on a Caminero if I was going there.
Agreed.
A lot of injured players, so you're really just looking at the value from that point. Anybody down here stick out to you?
I mean, no. Josh Young, Bryce Lewis homered, Vargas you could play here. McMahon will be in the lineup, I think. I mean, how do you sit Caballero?
Yeah.
Nacho at 2,300. The A's have been playing Brett Harris. He's actually been pretty good in his 4 games that he's played. He is 2,400. I assume Brett Harris would be in the lineup again, so maybe you can go there.
Okay. Shortstop then. Shortstop brings us to Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Ellie De La Cruz, Zach Neto, 5K and above.
Yeah, Witt just homered, so that's good to see. Didn't know he had it in him anymore.
A bit.
But he did homer, so he gets a pitcher that has not pitched well. Typically pitchers need to pitch well to stay in the majors.
Mm-hmm.
Kumar Rocker was unable to, but now he's back, so we'll see. But Witt 58, I mean, it's expensive. We kind of poo-pooed him and about like the upside, and then he homers, of course. Mookie's going to be the most popular, but I think you can get to any of them comfortably. Ellie doesn't have the same upside from the right side of the plate that he does from the left side, but with the way Kikuchi can't throw strikes, it might not matter because, like, if Ellie gets on, he could just steal 4 bases tomorrow, and that wouldn't be surprising at all.
Yeah, agreed. Mid-range for you? Anybody stand out?
We're only 1 day away from Willie Adames' return, so you can't play him here. I mean, Colson Montgomery 43 if he's in the lineup for sure. I mean, dude, I would probably just skip all this. I have to assume Jose Caballero's in the lineup tomorrow.
After the game today,
they already said Stanton will not play in preparation because he's playing right field, and then in preparation for the Boston series. Like, they already said they're not playing Stanton tomorrow. They're just going to play Caballero in right field, right? Like, there's just not a chance he's not in the lineup with how good he's been. So I'm just going to go back to the well in a small ballpark. Another guy that just needs to get on base to destroy his value because he steals. He's a maniac. He just score like he's a good baseball player.
Yep. All right. Outfield then. Judge 65, Yelich $5,900. You have Buxton up here. You have obviously your Coors plays, Ronald Acuna. I would imagine even with a lefty, we'll probably find ourselves to some value Michael Harris again. So we can easily spend up on any of these outfielders.
Yeah, I mean, you can always play Judge. He's home runs in like 3 of his last 5 now. Obviously starting to feel a little more comfortable at the plate. Let's hit a little skid when he came back, but let's not forget, like, this was pre-injury, one of the most historic seasons in history. So you can definitely play Judge. You can obviously play Yelich. It's expensive, but he keeps homering. Buxton, wouldn't be surprised if he homered. I wonder how much more chalky Teoscar and Pages are. Pages has been better against righties this year, so I'm definitely interested in some Andy Pages 51.
Sure.
That's been the sweet spot. You can play Bellinger if you want at 49. Like,
Stanton.
I did you not hear me? They're not going to play him.
You don't think so? Okay.
No, they said.
They already said it. You're right. You said that. I heard that. Marte's 46.
He's been good.
He has been good. Profar gets a lefty.
Dude. He homered again. He homered again today. He has infinite home run glitch right now.
I mean, that whole team is kind of
it's true. The offense has been good.
Right now. Sure. So yeah, him at 44. Brewers offense kind of cooled off going on the road. They only had 1 run again today. They didn't really do much during the doubleheaders. So
Frelick's still performing pretty well. He had 2 hits and 2 RBIs in the first game of the doubleheader.
Sure.
Soderstrom 43.
Austin Hayes, Wyatt Langford, Marcell Ozuna, all there. Butler's down to 4K. Soderstrom was 43. Ramos versus lefty. I mean, he homered off Nestor to basically start that game. So
he did.
Not even basically. He did.
No, to literally start the game.
Literally to start the game, he homered off Nestor. So, get Yaz there. Where is he? Michael Harris, $3,400. So, as long as the coach doesn't give him the bunt sign with the bases loaded again, I think we'll be okay.
Well, they ended up winning, so it obviously wasn't a It didn't end up hurting them.
Yeah, Greg Baldwin with the game winner there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. No, just best player on the literal face of the earth. He's been literally the best player on the face of the earth. And
Fitzgerald versus Sears here, 28. He's in the lineup.
Fitzgerald is playing in the outfield?
Second base outfield eligibility.
Okay.
Got him versus the lefty. We talked about Colby Thomas popping around that lineup for the A's. I mean, he could be in there. Could be in there versus Ober. We'll see.
Could be, yep.
Anything else?
Would you play Owen Cassie, who's had a big day today?
Sure.
Had the home run in the first, and then had RBI single in second. Run scored.
I'd be down. Cheap guy.
Cheap guy, yeah.
All right. I think we do Ohtani and Kikuchi, maybe?
That one sounded confident.
One of those two, Waldrop or Kikuchi, probably.
Yeah, probably one of the two. I mean, Waldrop probably has the. I don't even know. I'll Kikuchi, because maybe he just doesn't allow home runs here and he's fine.
Yeah. Again, he doesn't give up anything to lefties. Cincinnati's got lefties in their lineup. Like, all right, so we go there. Now we have 4,250. We'll go Michael Harris in the outfield. It also allows us maybe to play some White Sox again if we don't play Waldrop.
That is an option for sure.
Valid point here.
Okay.
Okay. So where we go?
Probably a little contrarian, but I feel like Shea Langoliers is going to homer.
Okay.
I know.
I'm going to go on A's. That's fine by me. If we do Langoliers Kurtz, that's $3,800. We certainly have some value.
Jose Caballero.
Yeah.
At short, it's just a easy position to get to.
Second base. Let's see. Third base was here.
Second base, position sucks. Let's move on.
Just seeing where the value is, possibly. I guess what did we say at third after Caminero?
I think there's some like okay value, like values, but it's like straight punty stuff. And honestly, I'd be perfectly fine just punting. Like you could play Vargas here if we wanted to just like.
Am I blind to him? Where is he?
He's 3K, first and third.
Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. That's honestly the best option for us here. Do you like Sosa? Leave it 2 outfielders at 4,300 a play?
Yeah.
Okay. We have no cores yet, but
no cores. That's obviously, but we're also, if Bailey Ober allows 4 home runs and they're all the Langoliers and Kurtz, that also wouldn't be surprising.
I agree. All right. So Ohtani, Kikuchi, Langoliers, Kurtz, Sosa, Vargas, Caballero, and Harris, 2 outfield spots will be put together in the Discord, and we'll be again live at 5 to get you guys ready for the DraftKings main slate. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you later.